Hello my beautiful people. How are you all? Today we have a lot of exciting news, so here we go. BTS member Jin teases his solo album. He'll be the next BTS member to drop an album. BTS's Jin may soon release his highly anticipated solo album, dubbed KSJ1 by ARMYs. Jin is the first BTS member to be released from required military duty. He returned just in time for BTS Festa, where he celebrated the group's 11th anniversary with ARMYs by organizing a fan meeting and a hug event. Since then, ARMYs have anxiously awaited Jin's next plans while he enjoyed some well-deserved free time and rest. Jin is teasing the next chapter. Jimin will release his second solo album, Muse, next month despite still serving in the military. He created the album before enlisting so that it could be released to ARMYs as they waited for the members to return. Jin commented on a recent Weverse post on Muse. He claimed that he will be the next BTS member to release new music. Jimin, I'm next. I'm going to sing, too. Jin. Jin is the only BTS member that has not released an official album or EP. Prior to his release, he had just published the track, The Astronaut, which came with additions. ARMYs recalled Jin having previously mentioned working on his album. He mentioned that he was working on his solo song during a previous Festa dinner and bangtan bomb. Jin has been hinting at his goals for the previous few years. ARMYs are excited to finally hear KSJ1 after all these years. We are optimistic that it will be worth the wait, given how long it has been in development. They also like how Jin always does things on his own terms, publicizing his plans directly rather than through the corporation. Jin previously announced that he was working on an expanded version of his hit song, Super Tuna. Now it's the time of TXT. TXT's outfits for DIOR have fans doing a double take. What do you think of their looks? TXT's visuals are undeniably impressive. Their attractive looks and towering model-like proportions make it practically hard for them not to wear any style. However, some of their current styling has confused admirers. TXT, minus Byeon Woo, who is presently on a health hiatus, traveled to Paris Fashion Week to attend Dior's event. The four members wore boyish outfits with shorts that were not too different from their typical style. Fans waited in anticipation for the concert to see what the trio would wear and were left with varied opinions about their choices. Each member donned a jacket over more neutral-toned shirts and slacks that matched the color palette. They've arrived. TXT at Dior Men's SS25 in Paris. Fans were mildly displeased with the ensembles and startled by how boring they appeared at first glance. They remained quite positive of their images, praising their attractiveness. Face cards making up for the ugly outfits Dior made TXT wear. God, Dior fashion is so boring. TXT can make basic-looking outfits look f***ing expensive and stunning. However, one aspect of the group's attire caught many people off guard. With the members wearing more neutral-toned apparel, one would expect their shoes to match. This was not the case, since all of the members were outfitted with vividly colored tennis shoes. Fans were baffled by the choice of bright shoes, which did make them stand out. I can't believe Taehyun asked the cat what shoes to wear just to be put in those green shoes. The way I didn't even notice those ugly shoes. Who put them in these highlighter shoes skull? Later, during a joint live stream with Byeon Woo, the idol referred to the footwear as Power Ranger style. Byeon Woo said the shoes look like they're from Power Rangers. TXT's face cards never fail to wow, regardless of their attire. STRO Cha Yunhwa's appearance at the same occasion was likewise not warmly received. It's time for beautiful K-pop actor. Fans get scammed at Byeon Woo Seok's fan meeting. Damages over 90 million won. Scammers delivered an indecent video instead of tickets. According to a report by JTBC's scandal supervisor, fans of actor Byeon Woo Seok were victims of unlawful ticket frauds, resulting in losses worth 90.0 million Korean wons KRW, approximately $64,700. On June 19th, JTBC's scandal supervisor claimed that ticket sales for Byeon's fan meeting, which began on May 27th, attracted 700,000 visitors for 8,000 available seats. Those who couldn't get tickets turned to internet resale sites, where ticket prices were as high as 9.00 million Korean wons KRW, about 6,470 US dollars. An unreasonable amount compared to the original price of 77,000 Korean wons KRW, approximately 55 US dollars and 40 cents. Scalpers acquired the faith of desperate purchasers by showcasing successful ticket purchases and promising to refund the money if there were any problems. However, after receiving the money, they disappeared without transferring the tickets. When the victims requested refunds, the scammers insulted them in response. One fraudster even delivered an indecent video of themselves and offered that the victim resolve the dispute with it. They even begged the victim for intimate photos in exchange. Over 110 people have joined an open chat for victims of this fraud, resulting in estimated damages of over 90.0 million Korean wons KRW, approximate 64,700 US dollars. According to lawyer Park Ji-hoon, such ticket schemes are tough to monitor, particularly when they use international servers. Meanwhile, Byeon Woo Seok recently began his first solo fan meeting tour in Taipei, Taiwan, on June 6th. He will be touring Asia over the rest of the month and into July, visiting the Philippines, Thailand, and Hong Kong. That's all, folks. Rockstars, thanks for your time. I am waiting for your comments, suggestions and likes. Don't forget to subscribe. B for Bina. See you in the next video. Till then, bye.